All right. Welcome, guys. So sorry, we're having tech issues. For some reason, YouTube hates us and doesn't want to cooperate. Thrilled to have you all back. Welcome to our live show. Happy Easter to you and your family. And again, thank you for taking time out of your busy holiday schedule to hang out with us tonight.
How many do we have so far tonight?
We have 149 watching.
Wow. We'll give just a second for a few others to jump over.
Ethan Whitman sent a 99-cent super chat. Appreciate it, Ethan.
You ready, George?
I'm ready.
Tonight, thought we'd sing a little bit of a song about my George. Everybody always wants to know, is her real name George? And the answer is what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My middle name.
Her legal middle name is George. So, we're going to do a little bit of a fun song here tonight about my George, but I'm going to throw a little bit of an E on the end. So it goes a little something like this. Maybe you'll catch on, okay? It goes, Georgie, my Georgie. Works better if you get a little sway on. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
Buying up units with swordsies.
We got to do it the same
Others want to bid, then she swoops in, singing. You actually have a part in this song.
I do?
Yeah, see, you go saying, you know, you're Egyptian. Try it.
What people refer to as the warrior cry?
The warrior cry, try it.
Okay.
Saying, that's my George.
I got to do it lightly because the mic.
No.
I don't want to deafen. I don't want to deafen.
We'll be okay. You can go all out. So you kind of got a feel for it now?
Yeah.
You have a part. You ready?
Okay.
It goes like this. My Georgie, buying up units with swordsies. When others want to bid, then she swoops in, saying, la 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 la, that's my George. Not bad. They come with money, burning a hole straight through their pockets. They think they're winning, but then their heads are spinning with eyes popping out their sockets. When they see my Georgie, buying up units with swordsies. When others start to bid, then she swoops in, saying, la 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 la, that's my George. The auctioneer cries, looking into their eyes, trying to get their money. They all back down when she comes to town, when they get a look at my honey. When they see my Georgie, buying up units with swordsies. When others want to bid, and then she swoops in, saying, la 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 la, that's my George. The treasure hunt begins with your family and friends until she walks onto the scene. They're all hypnotized with the look in her eyes. It's all in her Egyptian jeans. When they see my Georgie, buying up units with swordsies. When others want to bid, well, she swoops in, saying, la 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 la, that's my George. One more time, you ready? My Georgie,
Are you guys swaying along?
Buying up units with swordsies. When others want to bid, and then she swoops in, singing, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. That's my George.
Give it up for Jeremy.
All right. Well, as long as we're giving it up for Jeremy, we might as well give it up for a few other people tonight as well. So we've got some shout-outs. So, George.
Some shout-outs?
Why don't we give a big old virtual fist pump to Northwest RC Club, who is across the pond.
He is across the pond, all the way in UK, and it's like 2 a.m. there. So he can't be up for the live.
He spent a lot of time on the road today with his family celebrating Easter. And
Okay.
now he's back home and he's crashed out, but we're going to give him a big virtual fist pump all the same. Let's do it.
Shout out to Northwest RC Club, our buddy Mark all the way in the UK.
Boom. careful. That thing is dangerous. Now,
Do you guys like this?
We also have another shout out. This is a very, very special family.
Okay.
Okay, and so it's the Falk family from Normal, Illinois. Now,
Okay.
that's not abnormal, that's Normal, Illinois. So I got to tell you, there are a lot of Falkers here, okay? So here they are. We want to make sure we get a shout out to the kids as well. So there's Joseph, there's Richard, Evelyn, and even Emily.
Okay.
That is a whole bunch of Falkers right there.
That is a lot of Falkers.
So, Falkers, we give you the virtual fist pump as well. And
Times 5, right?
there's your shout out, times 5, absolutely. Okay, as we get started tonight, there's no doubt you've got questions, and we have answers, but we also have a ton of viewer and subscriber mail that we got to get through tonight. The way to get your question into our face, right up in our face, how do they do that, George?
You want to, if you can't stay for the whole hour and can't hang out with us for the next hour and you have a burning question that you want to ask, you definitely want to send it in a super chat. That way it'll pop up as we're doing the live. And then we can either give you a shout out or answer your question.
So super chat, if you don't know where the super chat is or what a super chat does, there is a $sign down below. Looks like this $sign. YouTube actually put it in there just for us across all of YouTube land. And so she thinks YouTube hates us tonight. It's the software. It's not YouTube. If you click on that, you'll actually be able to send an amount. And what that does is that puts your comment or question right up in our faces above everybody else's, and we get that attention right away. Mm-hmm. So why don't we start with actually opening up some viewer mail.
Okay.
We're not going to do the find of the week. We're not going to do the tip of the week. Well, I'll give you the tip of the week, just the tip. Go buy a storage unit auction. And that's your tip. So we're going to start by opening mail, and we'll take
Should we go from largest to smallest or smallest to largest?
Pick your poison.
All right. Let's do medium. We'll start off with the medium. First box is from a Sergeant Spork all the way from...
all the way from Massachusetts. Salisbury, Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
My Georgie, my Georgie. So she asks, start with the biggest or start with the smallest? And then she picks the medium.
I pick medium.
All right. Amy Stahl says, so I watch What the Hales and Jeebus, Treasure Hunting with Jeebus. What other reseller channels should I watch? Amy, if you stick around to the very end, we are actually going to tell you all the other reselling channels you should watch. As a matter of fact, we're going to sing it to you.
Here,
so stick around to the end. Amy, we will answer your question. And he sent an MRE. It's a Sloppy Joe. Oh, from Cincinnati even. Wow. So there we go. Menu number 17, Sloppy Joe. That will probably be lunch tomorrow. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. That's crazy. That's a lot of Sloppy Joe.
That could be for snack time.
Yeah, that's snack time, Sloppy Joe.
The next envelope is from Laurel Brennan, all the way from here in Ohio, Uniontown, Ohio. I think that's like near Youngstown.
All right, Laurel, we appreciate it. All right, Shortridge Excavating LLC. He sent, or she sent, $9.99. Thank you so much, Shortridge Excavating LLC. It. No comment with that, but still sent it, and we appreciate it very, very much. Yes. Thank you. If you have a comment, throw it in there, and we will try and catch that. All right, we got JK is on. Apparently, he's saying hi to Treasure Hustlers. So Treasure Hustlers is on as well.
Yes.
Amy, one of the actual other resale channels that you want to watch is Treasure Hustlers.
Yes.
Adam Attenberg.
Everyone that has a blue wrench.
Adam wants to know, can we get a video of Georgia's sword collection? Do you have that much time in your life?
Here's some breast cancer awareness. And a survivor hat.
I'm a survivor. How's that go?
And some brochures. The envelope says Georgia's George. It's catching on.
That is catching on. That's a thing now. Probably going to be some t-shirts, the whole deal.
Sending an angel. Here's the front of it. This is a very beautiful card. It says, George, you are surrounded by warm thoughts and well wishes. God bless, Laurel Brennan. And then happiness looks gorgeous on you. And then the little angel. Very nice. Appreciate it, Laurel.
Thank you so much. Shirley Pearl just sent $2. Shirley was actually at our eBay training conference. We had a ton of fun with Shirley. She wants to know, will the warehouse be open next weekend? Shirley, if the warehouse is open next weekend, which most likely will be, Tammy didn't want to open it this past weekend based on weather, but most likely Tammy will have it open next weekend. What we'll do is we'll post that in the actual What the Hales Facebook page so that any followers that are local, such as yourself, you'll see that and you'll know the warehouse is open. We actually spent, I don't know, 5 hours at the warehouse today?
A few hours today, yeah.
Which reminds me, we still have to give away a blue wrench. Somebody has to win the blue wrench tonight.
Oops.
So while we were at the warehouse working on this holiday...
Next one is from Hank Facer, all the way from Australia.
And she's opening this from Hank. Today is Easter. Now, for George, Coptic Orthodox Easter is actually next Sunday. But we celebrated, we went to church today. So the way that you can earn the blue wrench today is there's a phrase at Easter. And if you know the second half of the phrase...
Says happy birthday and sends a kangaroo sign.
And you're the first one to actually put that second half of the phrase in the chat. Tonight, you will win all the power that comes with the blue wrench. Are you ready for the phrase? It's this. He has risen. Now, you have to tell me what is the second half of the phrase if you're going to win the blue wrench tonight. Now, I'm keeping my eyes out here. We're going to see who's first. What? All right. The Angel's Mommy. The Angel's Mommy got it right there.
The Angel's Mommy?
The Angel's Mommy said risen indeed. He's risen indeed, but that's close enough. So, the Angel's Mommy, you have won yourself the blue wrench. With much power comes much responsibility. And we've got them all over the place.
And as usual, don't abuse it.
I would. If I had the blue wrench, I would abuse that thing like crazy. All right. Yep, we got them. We got some right ones and we got some not so right ones. Mike Campbell is on. He said, I bought the Batmobile off you.
Mikey!
You bought 2 units yesterday at auction.
Yeah, we saw him at auction yesterday.
So he bought 2 units, 2 big ones. Just give us a little list what cool things you found in your units, Mike. All right, we've got... So Angel's Mommy has risen to blue wrench power, JK says. Angel's Mommy has risen to blue wrench power.
Next letter is from a Deborah Payne all the way from Indiana.
James Phillips says, okay, you can sing. Not. Just kidding. James Phillips, you can comment in here. Not. Just blocked you. All right, so that being said, watch yourself, James. That being said, let's see. Crystal Sexton says, how do you start? And Mrs. Jiba said, Crystal Smith, congratulations.
Dear George, I'm so happy for you that you won't have to do chemo. I hope you will be cancer-free from now on. You are a great person. I love seeing you and Jeremy. Sending you special thoughts. I always look forward to seeing your new videos. God bless you and Jeremy. Debbie. Appreciate it, Debbie. Very kind of you.
Thank you, Debbie. Are you going to give her a virtual fist bump?
Yes.
She's abusing this power. Could you imagine if she had a blue wrench in this thing? Can you imagine if you were Midget Man?
This is the new fist. We found this in a storage unit. It's a weapon. It can be used as a weapon.
Yeah, just ask Midget Man. Midget Man will tell you what she uses it for. All right. Okay.
Next one is from Marianne Colson, all the way from Georgia.
Fred Lipscombs wants to say, says, are the Mustangs still available? Fred, the Mustangs are still available. If you ever see an item in any video, everything is always for sale, except for that fist. She claimed it. All you have to do is send a message to whatthehales@yahoo.com. George manages all of those messages and requests for items that come in, and she manages that based on the time she has. So she still has a normal 9 to 5, and then she's working on those requests as well. So you have to be extremely flexible with what we do because our lives are so intense with time of work. And we work around the clock, multiple jobs. This isn't the only thing that we do.
Well, on top of that, we get so many email requests. So if you could just be patient with us, and then we set it up to where if you do want to buy an item from an unboxing or a video that we do, if you send us an email, it'll send you an auto response of the exact details that we need in order to accommodate to your interest. Says, hello to George and Jeremy. I love your YouTube segments. Jeremy, I just watched the segment called He Wants His Ex's Unit. You can be loud, a little crazy, and and crazy.
And put everything in your mouth.
Put everything in your mouth. There is a special place in heaven for you. Your kindness is overwhelming. You have a big heart. Even a financial loss. Everyone goes through hard times. They can choose to be angry or happy. I'm sure that the monetary loss on that unit was nothing to the blessings you will receive. Any mom would be proud to call you son. Give George a big hug for me. You know you were meant to be together. A big fan from Marianne Colson.
Am I allowed to hug you
Yes.
yet?
8 months, I'm finally allowed to hug her. I'm just gonna take it all in.
Time's up.
Wow. Yeah, I just got timed out by George. Oh my goodness.
All right, the next package is huge. It's from our super fans, Melissa W, all the way from Georgia. I'm gonna have you open this.
No, baby, you got to open it because I have to answer a question. All right, BCS BBQ Barbecue wants to know, when you first started, what was your means of transporting the unit's contents back to your house? BCS BBQ, I've always had a truck. As a matter of fact, I honestly don't know how people manage.
Wait, I
life.
gotta bring up the fact that it's in a U-Haul box.
Melissa, what are you doing? Why is this in a U-Haul box?
Melissa knows how much you love U-Haul.
Where's the swords? Where's the swords? So I would transport everything with a truck. I've always owned a truck. One of the things I tell George all the time is I don't know how people operate without a truck. And I've typically have always had a small landscaping trailer as well, although those, flat trailers, although those I've changed over the years, and I've had enclosed trailers as well. So that being said, really a truck can do a lot of it if you buy small units. And then if you want to get a bigger unit, look into trailers as well. Again, one of the things I always encourage when buying trailers, buy them off of Craigslist in the winter. You'll get them at half price. Oh, yeah.
Hold this. A bag of Smarties.
And then
a bag of Lip Pops. They're bunny shaped.
Mm-hmm.
Some
marshmallow
bunnies.
Thank you, Melissa. A fuzzy friend.
A little fuzzy friend.
My Georgie, my Georgie. And then, once you actually buy that trailer in the winter, you can flip it.
Look how cool that is.
No way.
Look how cool that is.
Look, there's swords in there that pull out. Here, I got to take that up to the screen. Here, I got pants on. Don't worry. Here, let me show up here. That's super cool. All right, Melissa sent this to George. So you got a sword that comes out here, goes back down in there. You have another sword. I might have just broken it.
I don't know if those come out.
Maybe those ones aren't supposed to come out.
Just the middle one.
Can we edit that out so Melissa doesn't see that I broke it?
It's live. We can't edit anything out.
I'll fix it, Melissa. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right, and then here's the last gift.
Oh, wow.
It says, Adventure awaits. Adventure awaits. You got to go find it because you never know what the Hales you're going to find.
Melissa says, LOL, did he break it? Oops. Oops. Oh, that's the good stuff.
Hold on, she sent a card in there too.
The Brown Bushman says, Jeremy, are you white, bro? Can you tell by the way I just said, bro?
Wishing you happiness, laughter, and love. Wishing you all kinds of good things, not just at Easter, but all year long. Jeremy and George, thanks for all y'all do and inspiring the YouTube community and for being special friends. The sword pulls out as a letter opener. Oh, it's a letter opener.
Oh, it's a letter opener. You'll have to,
Sign for both.
to mount it right back here so you can
put on your back wall for live shows. Sword George, Pink Fuzzy, George to snuggle while going to radiation, and Smarties for Jeremy. Happy to be a part of the Hales family. Love, Melissa. Thank you so much, Melissa.
Do you want to tell the Bushman who's the dark one and who's the light one in our relationship?
Jeremy is the dark one. And this tan is natural. He doesn't fake bake. He doesn't go to tanning salons. This is just from being out and about.
Yep. Melissa, thank you. As you mentioned, part of the Hales family. One of the things we even talked about is, should we go live on Easter with the holiday? And the answer was yes, because you spend the holidays with your family. And
we're a family too.
One of the things that we constantly say is we feel like family with all of our YouTube subscribers.
Yes, you guys have become a big family to our community.
Winter Night Warden sent $10. He said, driving home from work, listening to you, and I have the phone plugged into the stereo in the car. And even other drive, he was enjoying the song by Jeremy. Can you believe that? My Georgie, my Georgie, buying up units with swordsies.
Now
when
that I
others want to bid, she swoops in with a la 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 la. That's my George.
Darren Terwilliger wants to know how I'm feeling. Friday put me at week 1 completion of radiation treatments, and then I'll be doing 6 weeks total of radiation. Side effects so far, I've been feeling fatigue.
Sore and fatigue.
Sore and fatigue.
Pass
and
out.
Then I'll come home and I'll take a nap, even though I don't want to take a nap, but I can't fight it. No, not 4. More like 3.5.
Okay, there we go.
And then my very last radiation treatment is scheduled for May 29th. So.
Is that when we pushed off for the big trip?
Yes.
Okay, so we pushed off for that big
because
trip.
Memorial Day weekend is the 27th is Monday.
The big trip that we're not telling anybody about yet.
Right.
It's gonna be amazing.
So, but other than that, I've been in good spirits, trying to stay positive because life's too short to not stay positive. And
you want to hear something positive?
Sure.
Thrift Trader said if I keep it up, I might get a record deal.
Hey now.
Hey!
Where do we sign? Or where does he sign?
You got to manage it.
I'm going to be the manager. Yeah.
She manages it all. No doubt about that. All right, George, Dirt Digging Don said, George, and you were concerned about being too loud. Happy Easter.
Yeah, because I have the mic right here, so it might be too loud.
I have years and years of experience with large groups, working with kids and adults, hundreds upon hundreds at a time in the outdoors and without a speaker system. So I've built all those muscles up in my my diaphragm and in my vocal cords to have an outdoor voice that is always an outdoor voice, whereas George is always kind of been that little... Don't let her fool you. Her personality is much bigger than her physique.
Camera.
Her
and
personality
off-camera.
is huge. If you think I have a personality, times that by 10 when you see her with other people off camera. I can't keep up with it.
Josh Murray wants to know, how do you figure out what storage unit auctions are in your tail? Because I've looked all over and can't find any storage units that I have at auctions.
Okay, so we can give that answer really quick. Number one, you can go to auctionzip.com. That's going to teach you or show you the actual live auctions in your area. The other things you can do is look for online auctions. By the way, we have all of these videos that teach you how to do that in the description of every video. It'll actually be in the description of this video as well. And so you can go to storagetreasures.com, you could go to lockerfox.com, you can go to bid13, the actual number 13.com. There's a ton of them. You can Google where they're all at. Or the other thing that you can do in your area, just Google the storage unit facilities, call them and say, hey, when do you guys have auctions? And if they go, well, it's on this date through this auctioneer, or call the local auctioneers and say, hey, can I get on your mailing list? And so those are just some of the things that we teach you. If you go through all of the videos, there's nothing that we don't or we hold back from you. We teach you everything. It is an easy, fun employment job. It's very easy to do. Just takes a little bit of thinking. Thinking is the hardest thing in the world to do. That's why so few people do it. If you think, you'll make profit, and then you start small, you make small mistakes, and then you go big, and
make no mistakes.
Make no mistakes. It's very, very easy.
Michael Lassier says, hey, Jeremy, just wanted to say thank you. I got the items from the bug out bag.
Awesome. Great. Fantastic. Crystal Smith just sent $2 super chat. She said, I've been cancer-free April 12th.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Whoop, whoop.
That's fantastic.
That's great, Crystal.
Yeah. Virtual fist
bump.
Paul Jonathan wants to know, what's up? You want to answer that
What
one?
up?
There you go.
Oh, just hanging out, doing the live.
Ain't no thing but chicken wine.
Diane Birchman says, just wanted to say thank you for getting my knife to me, and then put 3 knife emojis. You're welcome, Diane.
Michelle Longwing says, hi, girls, treasure hustlers. Love ya. You know who else loves treasure hustlers?
We all do.
We all do. Yeah,
We
that's
all
true.
do.
That's true. We've even sung about that once before. Just once, because they couldn't take any more than that. Just once. Storage Auction Pirate says, oh, fine, treasure. Don't say hello to me. Don't worry. Storage Auction Pirate, hello from What the Hales. As a matter of fact, Hales low.
Jinx, you owe me
You owe
soda.
me a soda. Or something else. Let's hope something else. Jocelyn Castro says, hi, I love your videos. We're sending the love right back to you, Jocelyn. Ready?
Yes.
Ready for love? Mwah! Can I get some of that? 8 months, I finally got a kiss. Did you see that? That's the first kiss I've gotten. I got a hug and a kiss. It's an Easter miracle.
We have someone else on the chat watching all the way from the UK. A Clint Brooke wants to know if he can get a shout out too. Shout out to Clint watching all the way from the UK.
I would have said no.
You gotta shout him out. It's like
okay.
3 a.m. in the morning.
That's true.
When you could be sleeping. Why aren't you
true.
sleeping, Clint?
That's true. We should shout those people out. There's no doubt. Shout them out. Okay. Golf Wins Family Reseller Life Vlogs. That's a mouthful right there. Mm-hmm. Golf Wins Family Reseller Life Vlogs. Can you? I can even do it 2 times fast. Can you? They say, y'all so cute. And they got a big heart.
We try.
We try. We try. The Brown Bushman again says, Jeremy, I'm half black and you're a bit darker than me. If we go backwards in time, I might own you. Okay, so here's the deal with my skin. I get the question all the time, what's my ethnicity? Because I do get so dark.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I get
very dark.
so dark. I used to drive a speedboat. When I was a teenager, my first job was driving a speedboat on Lake Erie, 8 to 10 hours a day. And so on the mainland, I was on the island. On the mainland, we had a African American that worked at the local McDonald's, and I made a bet with her. By the end of the summer, I would be darker than her, and she was dark. And so she took that bet, and we had a ton of fun with it. Within 2 weeks, I was darker than her, but I was also on the water, and we talk about all the time. She and I both get extremely dark, and so everybody always thinks, I'm mixed. They ask if I'm
Turkish
Hispanic. Blend. They ask if I'm, the whole deal. I'm a white honky. I mean, that's just what I am. My skin is so oily that it just naturally
absorbs.
It absorbs
the vitamin
sun. It just absorbs it like nobody's business. And I could go outside during a full moon and get a tan.
Laura Rogers says, I just discovered you two and so glad I did. I'm addicted. You two are awesome. I have so much fun watching your show and learning so much as well. I've shared you with a few collector friends. Appreciate it, Laura. Let's give Laura a fist pump.
Okay. You got the fist.
Sharing. Boop.
All right. Let's see if I have another one here. Uh-oh. Mary Deathly deals it. She's late. Chasing the Easter Bunny. All right. As long as you're chasing the Easter Bunny.
That's not like her.
Yeah. She's never late, but that's okay. Austin216 says, hi guys, happy Easter. Had my first sell on eBay today. Yeah! Nice job.
Nice. Who said that?
That was Austin216. Happy Easter to you as well. Fist pump. And chilling and listening to it. Mrs. Jeebus is actually editing a video, chilling and listening to What the Hales.
Okay.
Yeah,
you go
Amber.
ahead, Miss Jeebus.
Yes, absolutely.
Is Baby Jesus on the chat tonight?
I don't see any hate, so no Baby Jeebus.
Where's Baby Jeebus
Baby
at?
Jesus. Doop, 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 doop. Baby Jeebus. Doop, 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 doop.
Marv Cohen wants to know, is there an interest or demand for hourglasses?
Boy. I have seen I have seen larger hourglasses sell, but I've never seen smaller ones. So it's got to be a special hourglass. BCS BBQ said, Hales, yes, thanks for the info about the trailers. Remember, if you're going to get an enclosed trailer, always buy during the winter. So it's supply and demand. You're going to get it when it's cheap, cheap, cheap. And then you can flip them during honestly, you could buy 2 during the winter, sell one. It pays for your second one, and you're not out any money. So that's one of the things that I would constantly do looking on Craigslist. And I do that often. So that's a lot of fun with the trailers. Just another thing to flip. It's a tool that you need, but you can keep flipping them. Clint Brooks says, would you ever come to the UK to buy storage units? We'd go anywhere to buy a storage unit. If there's,
depending on the weather too.
Well, weather is a big thing.
If there's a storm out.
Because we absolutely want out of Ohio for the winters. And so we are taking proactive approaches to actually make that happen. So we'll have a home base in Ohio. We'll have a home base in the South as well. And then we'll have a mobile home all over the place. And that goal is January 2020 as far as for us personally and for the channel to be out on the road, going and meeting with subscribers, going to the auction with them, buying units, giving the unit to the actual subscriber, us taking 3 things, showing you how we sold it on eBay.
You have to let us keep 3 things.
We're going to sell it on eBay, and then you'll get to see what we sold on eBay, but you get all the rest of the stuff. So that's part of the plan.
Nancy Barron says, I'm helping my daughter fund cross-country trip. Posted my first eBay item this weekend. That's awesome, Nancy.
Yeah. It's
Happy
addicting.
Selling.
Be ready because it's addicting. You'll
Once
be
you start
for
selling
more
your
and more and more. Caught Picking said, Jeremy, you should pay Baby Jeebus to be your security guard. Probably should.
Who said that?
Caught Picking. I just want to know what he was caught picking or what she was caught picking. Treasure Hustler says, I wrote 7'2", but then Mr. Jeebus said he was shorter than that, so I had to improvise. They're talking about something. I missed it. You missed it.
We missed it.
Whatever it is, I'm sure it's Hales hilarious.
Marv Cohen wants to know, do you ever sleep? Yes, we sleep. He sleeps at sleep o'clock.
That's what it feels like. She sleeps a whole lot more than I do. And I don't get much sometimes. Like last week was rough.
You get like 4 hours.
If I'm lucky.
If you're lucky, you get like 6 hours.
Because of so much going on. And so when you need more help, and then George tries to help me. I got to tell you, I've never had so much help in all my life. I mean, I got to share that with you that if you've ever read the book by Dr. Gary Chapman, The 5 Love Languages, my love languages, number 1 is going to be physical touch, which we don't. I can't even get a kiss. It's been 8 months. I can't even get a kiss. And then number 2 is acts of service. And that acts of service is right up there with physical touch as far as my love language. So when somebody's helping me, because I am so driven and take on so much, somebody helps me, I feel the most loved then. And I have never, ever had anybody help me so much. George will literally just take things and just go, I did it. And she doesn't even tell me. She's like, I did this, and I did that, and I did this. And she'll take control of it. I've never, ever had any help like that before in my life. Ever.
I'll take that as a compliment.
That's a huge compliment for a small little Egyptian lady.
Lou Rock says, do you still have those antique lewds?
I don't even know what a lewd is.
I don't know. I don't know either.
I thought he was asking for nudes. Did you say...
Lewds.
Lewds. I don't even know what a lewd is. Kate wants to know, how far south in Ohio would you travel for an auction? Kate, we have told you we want to come see you
when you're ready,
to an auction.
Kate, when you're ready to go to your first auction,
we will
please let us, and we will meet you there. We will support you. We will do whatever you need to do to win your first unit.
So you just let us know, but make sure you message us whatthehales@yahoo.com so we can plan it, and we will go with you. We'll bring the trailer, the truck. We'll do whatever we need to do.
Yes,
Pamela Chadwell says, I love you guys. I hope she's talking about us, but it may not be. I don't know. Should we send some love back? Pamela, mwah!
Love you, Pamela.
Can I get a little bit of that? A little sugar? Oh, got me some Easter candy right there.
BCS Barbecue wants to know, when you first started, what was your means of transportation? The units contest back
I
to
already
your...
answered
Oh,
that
you
one.
did?
Yep,
Sorry,
got that one.
I'm behind.
That's okay. It's flying like crazy. We got 466 right now. 467.
Whoop, whoop.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Marlene Regal said, "Hello, Jesus." I think she meant Jeebus. Oh, it could be Jesus. It is Easter.
It is Easter.
And he's risen. Thrift Trader just said 469 in chat, only 142 likes. Hit that thumbs up button. Smash it. Smash it. You got another one, baby?
Teresa Rassi says, George, love watching you and Jeremy. You are crazy to eat all that nasty food, but love watching you, and you are so funny.
Who's crazy to eat the food?
You.
Oh, huh. Huh. I wouldn't think anybody would think it's crazy. When you're hungry, you're hungry. Man cannot live by bread alone. Shortridge Excavating LLC. Man,
Shortridge.
just sent $25. Woohoo!
Appreciate it.
Big money. Happy Easter from Nick and Mary over in Marblehead, Ohio.
All right. That's up north.
Yep. Marblehead, I lived there almost as
Kelly's Island.
As a teenager. I would go on the Kelly's Ferry over to Kelly's Island, work at Kelly's Island over at the Christian camp there, Patmos, and drive speedboats and then counsel and program director, the whole deal. So I know Marblehead very well and love it very much.
It's beautiful. Sarcastic Stacker is on the chat, says, best wishes to you guys, sending love from Kentucky. Sarcastic Stacker, you'll have to check out his YouTube channel. He's about 4.5 hours away from us.
Probably, yep. Not too far. Yasi Rodin said, can you show us your system of getting stuff to eBay? Yes. The way that we show you is we are holding conferences, seminars. We teach you the system. So we do it hands-on, one-on-one. And we will be announcing the next available date for our YouTube subscribers and viewers to come and learn our system. And so here's one of the things I would say about eBay. Anybody can post something on eBay. That doesn't mean that anybody can do it well, okay? And so McDonald's is $1 billion business. It's not $1 billion business because they give you a wholesome, delicious, juicy cheeseburger. It's not good at all. They're $1 billion business because they give it to you in a system in under 5 minutes, and therefore they change the world of fast food. And so the system we teach you is how to maximize your profit and how to do it extremely well, to maximize everything that eBay has to offer you, to teach you what you do need, what you don't need. And so what I've done in my experience, and typically is what I do with any experience that I have, learn the platform, tweak it, change it, understand it, and learn how to maximize it. Whether that's with eBay, whether that's with YouTube, whether that's with running an organization, you name it. I do extremely well with breaking things down and then finding out the nuances and then maximizing it to its fullest potential. And that's what we try and teach you.
Dogecoin says, have you ever found anything that made George cry in a storage unit? Maybe cry of laughter, but not cry like sad or emotionally. When we found the helium tank and we were just cracking up as we were telling each other knock jokes.
Yeah, knock jokes and helium. That will definitely do it. That will do it for sure. JK says, we're all waiting for the reason why we can't watch on TV because you lost your pants. It's a secret. You'll have to stay tuned until next week, JK. You'll find out why I lost my pants. Okay, you got another one there, baby? Wait, I got one. Michael Lashier says, hey, Jeremy, have you ever gotten really sick from eating stale food or candy from one of the units? No, I haven't gotten really sick. I haven't gotten medium sick. I haven't gotten any sick whatsoever. Gotten nothing. One of the things that I've shared with our viewers in the past. I grew up in a family grocery store, so it was a third generation grocery store started in 1917. No longer in existence. Frankly, my family wasn't very good at business. But that's the way we survived. We ate expired food because if we didn't, the store would go out of business. Eric Matheson sent $5. I've never done this before. You guys deserve it. Thank you, Eric. Where's your fist? And, Eric. Careful. Should knock you out. Thank you so much, Eric.
Wait, we missed one.
What did we miss?
Another super chat.
We did? From Jeanette Richardson. Happy Easter from
Iowa.
with love from Iowa.
Appreciate
Thank you
it,
so
Jeanette.
much. Happy Easter,
Is
Jeanette.
it Jeanette?
Yeah, I think that's definitely Jeanette. Yep. You are killing it with that fist tonight. Your arm gonna be okay?
It should be okay.
Lifting weights. Rob Az says, you guys are very entertaining. Thanks.
We try.
George calls us edutainers.
Edutainers,
So
yeah.
we try and entertain as we
While
educate.
we educate,
That's the goal. We don't like boring. JK says, forget the blue wrench. I want the big fist power. You're going to have to try and take that from her, and I don't know how you're going to get it.
You're going to have to arm wrestle me, JK.
Michael Gardner says, man does not live by bread alone. He has to have a little gravy or butter on it.
Touche, Michael.
Thank you for the super chat, Michael. I like ketchup myself. That's my gravy. And Sandra Lavin said, do you test all the electronics you sell on eBay? Sandra,
Appreciate the super chat, Sandra.
Anything that gets on eBay is tested before it's actually listed on eBay. So one of the things you want to do when you list on eBay, you're going to say whether it's working or if it's for parts or whether it works half the time, or you want to know all of that before you actually list on eBay. The goal is always to have items that are working, but sometimes you can actually flip and resell things that are broken and people will buy for parts.
Yeah,
or
you can easily sell things for parts.
Take the parts out and just sell the part.
Individually.
That's another thing to do as well. And we teach you that in a lot of our videos.
If you have the time to do that. Robert Bo Huslavicki says, how do you find auctions that aren't rigged where they go through the units first?
Well, vast majority are going to be, they cut the lock off right in front of you. So that's what you do. You find your reputable businesses, you find your reputable, remember these businesses actually hire an auctioneer to come through. So a lot of people will go, oh, the auctioneer went through. The auctioneer didn't come beforehand. The auctioneer only shows up because they're licensed to actually sell. They show up the day of, most likely, and then they just sell and they get a percentage. If you see Saturday's video that we uploaded, which actually got uploaded early Sunday morning for us, that auctioneer, there was a 10% buyer's premium. So if we bought a unit for, George bought a unit for $90, 10%, so the unit actually cost $99. Guess what the buyer's premium is? It goes to pay the auctioneer. He got $9 from selling the unit to George for $90. Make sense? So that buyer's premium is for the auctioneer, and that's what they do.
That's their cut.
There is one particular place here in Ohio on Arlington Road that we absolutely do not recommend anybody going to because they go into all the units beforehand. We know that. And there's even a video of that. It's one of the first, it is the first storage auction video I ever placed on YouTube. And I share that with you and you see that. So wouldn't encourage anybody going to a facility like that.
Cassie wants to know, would you say that success at reselling auctions finds depends on location of where you live?
No. Honestly, the success of reselling is based on your work ethic and what you want to make of it, because that's the beauty of reselling. Location means nothing anymore. So the world, our world is globalized, and we can sell and ship and we can do business with anyone, anywhere, at any time, and any place. And key them there, any place. Location means nothing. Now, some of you right now are going, no, Jeremy, you don't understand. Location for me, I can't find the deals that you do. Okay, all you have to do is tweak your system. Tweak your system to find the deals. You can find deals on Alibaba.com. You can find deals on Target.com, clearance, and Walmart.com, clearance, and then ship it and sell it around the world. You don't even have to touch the stuff, and you can ship it. So your system has to change based on where your location is. The success is based on you. What's your work ethic? What are you going to do to make it happen every single day? Hope that all makes sense. I think it should.
Uniquely Me wants to know, tacos or pizza?
I would say that depends on whether it's Tuesday or Wednesday.
I love both. I love tacos and I love pizza. You're not a fan of tacos.
We did the one bite taco challenge. What date was that?
When we went thrifting.
No. We didn't video. Well, I videoed it. We were still
Oh, when we
dating.
first met.
Yeah, when we first met, I didn't even remember I videoed it, and I was like, "Can I put this on Facebook?" And you're like, "No, way,"
No.
because she had an entire taco in her mouth, and she's like, "No, you're
That's
not
right.
putting that on Facebook."
It was within the first 30 days that we met.
It was one of our first dates, and I was
He
like,
challenged me to a one bite taco
taco challenge.
taco challenge, and I had a hard shell, and he had a soft shell. Totally cheated.
Totally won.
No one can do a one bite challenge with a hard shell taco. Come on.
And she was all up for it too. So that was one of the fun things. Now you may think I'm crazy. She has crazier ideas than I do. We don't even want to tell them about the homeless man's garage.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we would never, ever, ever mention that. Or Glacial Grooves on Kelly's Island.
Nope. Won't
Yeah.
share that with you either.
That one's on video, babe. That one's actually on the channel. That was your idea. Okay. Joe Falk, with all the Faulkners, his kids.
Okay.
Joe Falk says, both my girls are doing the floss dance, and, whoop, it's gone now. I can't even see it anymore. It's gone. It just
They're
went.
doing the floss.
Oh, by the way, we got to tell everybody about Auctions Anonymous, right? Because Mrs. Jeebus just mentioned it. Auctions Anonymous.
yeah,
You want to
that's
tell them
right.
about it every Wednesday night?
No, you can tell them about it.
All right, we started a brand new group with a bunch of great people on YouTube. So Auction Anonymous is a meeting that is going to take place every single Wednesday night. Now for us in Eastern Standard Time, that's 9 p.m. For you got to do that conversion and find out what time that is for you wherever you are in the world. You're going to have great people there. You're going to have Treasure Hunting with Jeebus, who's actually hosting Auction Anonymous this next Wednesday. You're going to have Storage Auction Pirate, who will be hosting soon as well. You'll have Wade's Venture. You'll have others in there, such as What the Hales. Who else are we going to have in there?
Yours truly.
George. We've got Thrift Trader.
Thrift Trader will be there.
Now, we've got some other
We've invited
great
some
channels
other channels,
that are
but
gonna,
it depends on
Yep.
whether they can make it
We're
or
going
not.
to see if they can make it or
Yeah.
not, but it's a great time together to where you'll have all of the channels together, and that's one of the things we've always encouraged our viewers and subscribers. Don't just watch What the Hales, because if you do, you're getting one angle. And when a woman gets a diamond ring, they get engaged. George, if you were to get a diamond ring, would you just look at one angle, or would you go to all of your friends and go, look, just look at this one side? What would you do with it?
What would I do
She
with
would
it?
turn it, make it sparkle, and go, oh, look at this ring. And they would go, did he find it in a storage unit? And she'd go, yep. So you want to see all the sides of storage unit auctions, and you can see that with Treasure Hunting with Jeebus. You get a whole different angle. You can see that with Storage Auction Pirate. You get a whole different angle. You can see that with Thrift Trader. You get a whole different angle. You can see that with Wade's Ventures. You get a whole different angle. Icy Profits, Sarcastic Stacker. I mean, all these guys, they're phenomenal. Yo-Yost.
Chase Thrift? Did you say
Chase
Chase
Thrift.
Thrift?
You can see how they tackle this at a different angle. And what that does for you when you're watching everybody is you get the full package instead of, well, Jeremy and George just said this. Well, Jeremy and George aren't right all the time.
Yeah, you get to experience everyone's experience that's in the storage auction game. So
You get the benefit of everybody. So every Wednesday night, we've got Auctions Anonymous. We're all addicts. You know it. We know it. You might as well meet us there. It's going to be Treasure Hunting with Jeebus this Wednesday night.
yes,
And
they'll
then
be hosting.
We'll announce every night which channel is hosting the next week.
Yep.
It'll be a ton of fun there.
Rick Williams wants to know, why can't I find the sort by sold on eBay?
Wait, hold a second. Jackson5213-740 says, I give up asking questions. Adios. Bye, Jackson. All right, what was that question?
You got to be patient, Jackson.
Try a
5213740.
Try a super chat.
Yeah, send us a super chat if
There's
you're
only
impatient.
1,000 comments there, so.
430 people watching. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. Appreciate you guys joining us on an Easter. Back to Rick Williams. He wants to know, why can't I find the sort by sold on eBay? Rick, I think you have to have an account in order to see that feature. Because if you're just hopping on eBay, it's not going to give you that feature. So I think what your problem may be is that you have to sign up for an account in order to see that that feature. So hopefully that helps you.
We were just talking about all the other channels. Do you think it's okay if I share a little dream with everybody?
You ready to wrap it up already?
No, we started late, but I kind of want to just share the dream since we were already talking about all the other
You could
channels.
share your dream.
I constantly have this dream, and I've shared it with George, that I think it would just be so amazing for us to be able to get together with other channels and go to an auction together. And I don't know, I just think it'd be so cool to be out there with Storage Auction Pirate and treasure hunting with Jeebus, Wade and Jason with Thrift Trader, and maybe Chase with Chase and Thrifts, and just all these great people, Icy Prophets, and so I keep dreaming about it, and I had to sing a song about it. As a matter of fact, I sang this song last week, and we had such a large request for it this week that we had to give it a one more round.
Backed by popular demand.
So it goes a little something like this. Here's the dream. And if this dream ever did take place, it would probably take place at the end of May. Would that be accurate?
What's that, Santa? $5 super chat said, what's the oldest and most expensive thing you have found in a storage unit?
I bought a unit 4 years ago. There was $40,000 worth of antique furniture.
So antique furniture?
Probably antique furniture.
Yeah.
Probably not
thing.
the oldest, but I sent all the furniture to auction.
In the short time that I've been doing storage auctions, probably old antiques as well. You ready for the song?
Yeah. Who else would be at this in this dream with us? Who else? Treasure Hustlers? Do you think they would be there?
Maybe. One day. I know they're thinking about it.
On the first day of auctions, treasure hunting with Jeebus sent to me. An owner who wants to fight Stevie.
And Stevie is his real name.
Yeah, Jeebus. His
a
name is
nickname.
Stevie. Nothing rhymes with actual Steven, so we're just going to call him Stevie.
So if you guys didn't know that, Jeebus' name is Steven,
On
a.k.a.
the
Stevie.
second day of auctions, Storage Pirate sent to me a safe filled with booty.
Like money?
Like pirate booty. Money.
$26,000 worth of money?
26,000 G's. And an owner who wants to fight Stevie.
Treasure Hustler sent a $2 super chat, said congrats on 64,000 subs.
We got 64,000
Woo!
subs.
Apparently we are now.
On the third day of auctions, Wade's Venture sent to me ramen noodle onesie, a safe filled with booty.
Chicken noodle, right?
Oh, of course it's chicken noodle. Yeah. And an owner who wants to fight Stevie. On the fourth day of auctions, I see profits sent to me. A love letter for George's sissy.
Her name is George, too.
It is. That's George 1. She's George 2. Ramen noodle onesie, a safe filled with booty, and an owner who wants to fight Stevie. On the fifth day of auctions, Chase Thrifts sent to me a save video split up into 3. Yeah, he kind of is, but he would tell you the same thing, so it's okay.
He would.
It's all right. It's good, right?
You're forgiven.
All right. And a love letter for George's sissy, a ramen noodle onesie, a safe filled with booty, and a former owner who wants to fight Stevie. On the sixth day of auctions, Thrift Trader sent to me. Amy, remember when you asked the question, who used to subscribe and watch? All these people. A boatload of gold jewelry.
I bet his wife was happy with all that gold.
I'll bet he was happy with all that gold.
Ain't that right, Jason?
A save video split up into 3. Love letter for George's sissy. Ramen noodle onesie, a safe filled with booty, and an owner who wants to fight Stevie.
Poor Stevie.
On the seventh day of auctions, sarcastic stacker sent to me. Keyboard with no keys.
Goose egg!
Big goose egg.
He likes to break things.
He likes to break a lot of things, and you thought I was rough with stuff. A load of golden jewelry, save video split up into 3. Love letter for Georgia Sissy, a ramen noodle onesie, a safe filled with booty, and an owner who wants a feisty bee. Yeah. 8th day of auctions, yo-yo sent to me. Items from a druggie.
Like all the crack pipes he keeps finding?
Yeah, that dude finds more crack pipes in Florida than we find up here in Ohio. It's crazy. How's he finding all this drugs? I don't even think Jeebus has found that many drug dealer units.
No, he hasn't.
That's crazy. A keyboard with no keys, a load of golden jewelry, a save video split up into 3. A love letter for Georgia Sissy, a ramen noodle onesie, a safe filled with booty, and an owner who wants a feisty bee. Yeah, yeah. On the 9th day of auctions, treasure hustlers sent to me.
Wait a minute. They dumpster dive. They don't buy storage units.
We still like them though.
Yeah, we still love you, so we'll include you.
Maybe, just maybe, they'll get right with their ways and they'll start buying storage units.
Yeah, we're going to reel you in.
Where was I? Dumpster diving debris, items from a druggie, a keyboard with no keys, a load of golden jewelry, save videos split up into 3. Love letter for Georgia Sissy, a ramen noodle onesie, a safe filled with booty, and an owner who wants a feisty bee. Yeah, yeah, yeah. On the 10th day of auctions, YouTube trolls sent to me.
We don't like the YouTube trolls.
Jealousy and envy. And by the way, we're going to tell your mom.
Stop being so mean.
Yeah, what's your problem? We just block you anyway, and you don't even know it. You foolish. And your mom's going to do something about this.
Joey's Customs just sent a $1.99 super chat. Hey guys, happy Easter from
Yeah.
Doylestown, Ohio.
By the way, Super Troll, your mom is a super fan. Dumpster diving debris, items from a druggie, a keyboard with no keys, a load of golden jewelry, save videos for them in the 3. Love letter of Georgia Sissy, a ramen noodle onesie, a safe filled with booty, and an owner who wants a feisty bee. Yeah, yeah, yeah. On the last day of auctions, YouTube super fans sent to me and Georgie.
We love our YouTube super fans.
Tons of love for me and George.
Sending you love right back.
Mwah! Ready. Jealousy and envy, dumpster diving debris, items from a druggie, a keyboard with no keys, a load of golden jewelry, a save videos for them 3.
Are you out of breath?
A little bit. Love letter, Georgia Sissy, a ramen noodle onesie, a safe filled with booty, and an owner who wants a feisty bee.
Woo! Woo! Give it up for Jeremy.
Oh my
You out of breath?
goodness.
Catch your breath. Catch it.
You want to know what channels to watch? Subscribe.
You just heard it.
And watch
Make
those
sure you
channels.
check out all of those channels that we mentioned in the song. They all give out great content. Storage Auction Pirate just sent a $1.99 super chat. Said, "Happy Easter, everyone. Appreciate it, Mike."
Any ending, any thoughts that we need to end on tonight, George?
Ray Brewer sent a $1.99 super chat. Appreciate it, Ray. Says, "Love and hugs from my wife and I."
Wow. Can I get another hug tonight? Just one more? Just for Ray.
For Ray. This is for Ray and his wife.
That was nice. Thanks. Okay. So any other announcements tonight?
Let me look at the calendar. Nope, don't see anything.
Nothing at all?
Nothing.
Nothing, not even a single, just the AA meeting, which is pretty
Yes.
important.
So every Wednesday, make sure you hop on that live. It'll be like almost like a panel on Google Hangouts where you get to hang out with all of the big wigs on the YouTube, the different content creators that also do storage auction units. We want to thank you again for taking the time out of your holiday weekend to hang out with us live. Hope you guys had fun hanging out with us. If this was your first live, hopefully you come again every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I need a hug, George. Can you give mine to Jeremy? JK. And tonight we'll
Free
close with the same way we opened. My Georgie, my Georgie.
Good night, everyone.
Buying up units with swordsies.
I want to give a fist pump to everyone on the live.
She swoops in with
Fist pump, virtual fist pump for all of you guys.
They come with money, burning a hole straight through their pockets. They think they're winning, then their heads are spinning with eyes popping out their sockets. When they see my Georgie, buying up units with swordsies. Others start to bid, and then she swoops in, singing la 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 la. That's my George. The auctioneer cries, looking in their eyes, trying to get all of their money. They all back down when she comes to town. They get a look at my honey. My Georgie, buying up units with swordsies. When others want to bid, then she swoops in, singing la 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 la. That's my George. The treasure hunt begins with a family and friends until she walks up on the scene. They're hypnotized by the look in her eyes. It's all in her Egyptian jeans. That's my Georgie, buying up units with swordsies. When others want to bid, well, she swoops in, singing la 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 la. That's my George. My Georgie, buying up units with swordsies. When others want to bid, then she swoops in, singing la 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 la. That's my George, singing la 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 la. That's my George.